एटलीस्ट 5 ब्रांचेस के साथ शेयर कर दिया है। आर्टिफिशियल सीएससी आरटी के साथ कर दिया, सी के साथ कर दिया, सीएससी रेगुलर के साथ कर दिया, मैकेनिकल के साथ हो गया, ईसी के साथ हो गया, केमिकल के साथ।
ओके, तो सर जितने बच्चों को सर पहुंच रहा हो, मुझे लग रहा है ईमेल, बस उसने को भेजिए, बाकी सब
नहीं, वो एक्चुअली चक्कर तो यही है कि वो पहुंचने में एरर बता रहा है, तो मुझे काटने पड़ रहे हैं जिन्होंने गलत कर दिया है।
अच्छा,
नहीं, आप कुछ मत करिए, बच्चे चैट बॉक्स में लिख रहे हैं।
अच्छा,
500 ईमेल हो गए।
ठीक है सर, ऐसा कीजिए कि
और अब सर वो करना है सेटअप।
अच्छा ठीक है, वो सेटअप स्टार्ट करते हैं, हम इवेंट स्टार्ट कर देंगे, है ना? कोई ऐसा नहीं है, क्योंकि बच्चों के पास मैसेज पहुंच चुका है और काफी उसको बच्चे फॉलो भी कर रहे हैं लिखने के लिए। ठीक है,
लाइव कर दें क्या?
हाँ, लाइव किया जाए मैम, या 2 मिनट वेट करें अभी?
बस 2 मिनट वेट कर लेते हैं।
ठीक है, 2-3 मिनट बस वेट करते हैं। ठीक,
ओके।
सर लाइव हो चुका है आई थिंक सेशन।
Are we visible? But I think we would not be visible. Live हो चुका है and we are visible.
Yes, so we are just starting within a 2-3 minutes.
Live हो चुका है and we are visible.
Sir, I think we should start. I think the students are they have joined us through YouTube. 128 students are with us through YouTube, sir.
Okay, let them join more number of students.
So students, you can ask question in the live chat box, and those who are with us in the meet, they can write their question in the chat box also.
Few students are joining us with our this Google Team medium also.
Yes.
They are our team members mainly.
Okay, sir.
Others would be joining only through YouTube link.
Okay, sir.
I would request everyone to join or watch this stream using our email ID, which is registered on IIT Lucknow. I would request everyone to join IIT Lucknow, watch this stream using our IIT email ID, which is registered on IIT Lucknow. I would request everyone to join IIT Lucknow, watch this stream using our for us to email ID, which is registered on IIT Lucknow. I would request everyone to join IIT Lucknow, watch this
So should we start?
Using our for us to email ID which is registered on IIT Lucknow. I would request everyone to join IIT Lucknow at the rate.
So should we start?
Using our for us to email ID which is registered on IIT Lucknow. I would request everyone to join IIT Lucknow at the rate.
So should we start?
Using our for us to email ID. 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 For us to email ID.
Sir, you are not audible. Pushkar sir, you are not audible.
For us to email ID.
Sir, you are not audible. Pushkar sir, you are not audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I would like to welcome our newly admitted students and on the behalf of the IIC Innovation Council. And this session is basically designed. I would like to welcome our newly admitted students and on the behalf of the IIC Innovation Council. And this session is basically designed. I would like to welcome our newly admitted students and in the first year by participating in IIC's Innovation Council. And again, this session is basically designed. I would like to welcome our newly admitted students and in the first year by participating in IIC's Innovation Council. And again, this session is basically designed. I would like to welcome our newly admitted students and in the first year by participating in IIC's Innovation Council. And again, this session is basically designed. I would like to welcome thank you,
Innovation is wide spectrum.
Sir, I have a request, sir. I would like to interrupt in the mid. The students, those who join through the YouTube channel, they are saying there is an echo in the voice through this live streaming. So I would request to our IIC coordinator, please kindly check it. The students are saying that they are unable to hear us and they are getting lots of echo in the voice. So for a 5 minute, I would request you to stay with us.
So I think maybe, is it from my side?
नहीं सर, मेरे ख्याल से कुछ टेक्निकल इश्यूज हैं जिसकी वजह से बच्चे मैसेजेस कर रहे हैं कि वॉइस क्लियर नहीं हो रही है. किसी के वीडियो, किसी के पीसी में, मतलब जो लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग पे कोई और वीडियो भी प्ले हो रहा है बैकग्राउंड से. सो देयर आर लॉट्स ऑफ, मतलब शायद उन्होंने दोनों मोड ऑन कर रखे हैं. अभी स्टूडेंट्स आपको क्लियर है? या इट्स क्लियर नाउ सर. यस.
Okay. So there was one tab and another tab I have opened for watching that how our event is getting live. So maybe that is causing an issue. So I was telling that that means under IIC there are multiple responsibilities given. which includes that it should have our incubation center, and it also involves having an IPR activity, intellectual property rights, which is a wide field, and sometimes we will have another session on that. And similarly, there is one part which is related to internship, and another part is related to Atal Innovation Ranking. So we will discuss later another day for what is Atal Innovation Ranking. And but at this time, I would like to inform you that we have applied for this innovation ranking, and we came into promising band of institutes, and we were among only among few selected institutes from UP which got this status. And also there is another component which looks after the NIRF ranking, and we also applied for this was the first time that we have applied for this. And again similarly next time I think we hope that we can better response we can receive in this regard. And to create an ecosystem of innovation and startup, we involve the activities which have wide range of array, which includes some workshops related to a startup, how to set their startup, and right from how to patent their innovation, just like IPR activity. And one of the major component which we will discuss today, that is internship related. What are the opportunities related to internship through IIC? This is the one of the major part which will we will look in detail. And regarding this, we have to also discuss that just like ma'am have shared this part also. So before going further in detail, there are other members also which complete members list is provided. And in IIC we have different members. These members are not only from our institute, they are also from other institutes and nearby incubation centers also. So we have member from IIM Lucknow, we have a member from IIM Kashipur in our team, and likewise we have other members from different reputed institutes in our institution's innovation council. So there are faculty members of our institute which are member of this IIC, and there are student members for all of these sections, means internship, NIRF ranking, Atal ranking, and all of these E-cell. And one of the major component, that is E-cell. E-cell or entrepreneurship cell, that looks after mainly it is student driven activity. There are faculty coordinators related to it, and I am also part of this E-cell. So there are different team members which have joined us through Google Meet. So they are all from E-cell. This E-cell also comes under the umbrella of institutions innovation council, but mostly this E-cell involvement of E-cell is related to student driven activity. So and this E-cell, although E-cell is predecessor of IIC, E-cell was initially established, and we worked means more than 4 years have been there that E-cell is actively working and has organized many events successfully, and contribution of students have came in large. Okay, so further now I think ma'am, if I have left any part you can point me out. So mostly IIC related we have discussed. Yes, one of the most important part that is IIC has organized this many events, and based on that Ministry of Education rates its performance. And we as institute recently received 4-star for our performance in IIC. So 4 stars is highest star rating which we have received. And 4-star rating is the, we as government institute in only in UP, we are the our institute has received this 4-star rating. And among few selected institute from other colleges, they have also got from UP, and we are the topmost performer in that. And in this part, role of these activities was major. And there are other components, just like we have applied for ARIA and other things. So this star rating shows that IIC is active, and we have a thriving ecosystem of innovation and startup. And recently, I am I have observed this from last 3 years, that our ecosystem has grown leap and bounds, and we are in process of establishing an incubation center. So it has been established, but it is in existence from 1 month, but further few formalities are there, and within 1 month or so we will start incubating companies, startups which are interested in being incubated our institute. Right. So this is the one part. And so while doing this, why we have organized this first activity, which is AICTE internship policy related activity. So for this there is a detailed document that is available on AICTE portal, and this is AICTE internship policy, which ma'am have shown on our screen. Okay, and also share the link. So here we can one table has been shown, and this summarizes the all things. Most of the things, they are summarized in this. Recently, AICTE has, through this policy, AICTE has made it compulsory for each and every student of technical education, which comes under its umbrella, which includes us as our institute. So they have to, all students have to go 3 internship these activities. Okay, so actually there are 4 activities, but summer internship part, which we normally call, that is after first year students have to go through summer internship, or we will discuss in later in detail, other part is also there. And after second year also they have to go for internship, and after third year there is one internship program, and even a project work that can be also done, BTech final year project can be done as a part of internship. Okay, so mainly in this part, as you can see in this table, the summer vacation after second semester it has been written, but in this policy it has also been given. We have to imagine this part, that there are even more than 250 institutes within UP, technical institutes within UP are there, which are affiliated to AICTE. And lakhs of students are studying there. So making available this internship opportunity through industry is not possible for each and everyone. And that too for first year students, means you can imagine number of lakhs of students only in first year, and for 4 years you can multiply by 4. So this much students are there, And these students, to provide internship opportunity to each and everyone, AICT has increased the ambit of this internship policy. Means previously, if you only go in industry and work in industry, it would have been considered for as internship. Now they have increased its ambit, and under this ambit comes, now you can work in an NGO, and you can work in MSME, medium scale industries you can work. And there is policy of rural internship also, where you can contribute uh, in a rural development, and for that you can also get an internship certificate. And another part is innovation, which is related to us, which we'll discuss further in detail. So one part is related to innovation, another part is entrepreneurs, related to entrepreneurship. So when we innovation related means students can choose some innovative idea, and they can start working on that, and there could be one or two mentors from the institute, and they can collaborate with others. Means, but one mentor from institute, faculty member, that must be a faculty member, is compulsory. So, and they can work on one innovative project. This innovative project they have to perform, and hopefully out of this project, it is not necessary, but hopefully it is expected that out of this innovative project, one intellectual property would be created, which may include one patent, or maybe research paper, or anything which could be the intellectual property of these students. So innovation related activities there, where we can, and for that we can get a credit which would be equivalent to that internship. Okay. So similarly, there are opportunities related to entrepreneurship. So in entrepreneurship related activities, there are these opportunities. First, let me start with first thing, they can start their own startup. And before going further, let me highlight one thing, that if you are you have to start working on innovative project, or in or you want to start your own startup. First, you have to inform IIC that we are working on it. If you want to take credit for it as internship, you have to inform IIC in written, through email, or written application form, that we are working on one innovative project under the mentorship of such and such person from our institute, and such person from out of our institute. So likewise, for if you are working on an startup and you want to take credit for it as an internship, then you must inform at priori. Means in advance you have to inform IIC that this event means we add just sorry.
I think there is some interruption. Okay, I would like to summarize what sir said. First, you need to do an internship. Okay, आप सभी को एक internship करनी है, and after first year means after completing your second semester, and it should be of 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, and when I say 3 to 4 weeks, it's mean 1 week means 40 to 45 hours you need to dedicate. Okay, so 3 to 4 you can multiply it. Moreover, in the first year, what you can do is inter or intra-institutional activity.
Now, what is this intra and inter-institutional activity? This is completely defined here, as you can see here. Means like in the summer vacations, what you need to do, you can involve in college activities, you can involve in training with the higher institution, you can take some soft skill training program organized by the training placement cell of the institutions, not IT, but outside the IT also. Contribution at the incubation, innovation, entrepreneurship cell of the institute. Means if you're contributing in IIC, what sir was telling, institutions innovation cell में अगर आप contribute करें, that will be counted as a part of your internship. Moreover, you can participate in the conferences, workshop, and the competition. Even IIC organized conferences, workshop, and the competition, you can participate in that. Learning at the departmental lab, tinkering labs, institutional workshop, if you are working, that will be counted as an internship. Working for the consultancy research project within the institute, and participation in all activities of the institute's innovation council. For example, IPR workshop hai, leadership talks hai, idea, design, innovation, business competitions, and technical expos, that all will be counted as an internship. Okay. But what you need to do, you need to give at least 3 to 4 weeks, and 1 week is equal to 40 to 45 hours. Okay, so this is the framework of the internship, and as sir told you about that, if you are participating in the activities organized by the IIC, you will get certificate, and that certificate you can use for your credit score in the second semester when you will submit your internship certificates. Okay, now sir, would you like to share some other
Yes,
insight on
I
this
would
topic?
like to add one thing. Just like it is written that activities just like summer internship. So you sometimes, if you, even you are means if you are participating events like this also, which are not falling in summer, okay, they could also be considered as your activity point. So for every event, equivalent number of hours would be assigned to you. If you participate, just like you have attended this event, for attending this event, there would be equivalent number of hours, which would be ranging from 1 hour to 2 hours. And similarly, if you are involved with organization of such activities, then there would be equivalent number of hours we would be assigning. And these number of hours would get accumulated, and after accumulation of these number of hours, we will count them towards overall, if it includes number of approximately 45 hours or not. So if it exceeds number of 45 hours, then we can provide you certificate that you have participated in our activities for this much duration, and for that you can be considered as you have completed internship in first year. So we have made this activity compulsory for first year students, because this is mainly for first year students part. For second year, there are different criteria, means this would not work, and there are different parts. There is one activity point based things which could be done throughout 4 years, and for that I'm not that much aware, but I think ma'am would later on shed some light on that. Just like on NGO you can work and other things you can do. But for first year, this is the specific part. If you want to ensure that, okay, maybe if you could get an internship opportunity from industry after first year, that is well and good, or any other thing. But if you keep on attending events related to IIC, then you will get a number of equivalent hours which will reflect in your credit part, and finally we will accumulate this number of hours, and if it exceeds more than 45 hours, we will provide a certificate that you have completed this, and now this can be considered further for internship as internship without going further into internship. Okay, so mainly this part is for first year, means participating in activities. So IIC has three type of activities. One activity is called, first activity type of activities are called MIC driven activity. So MIC driven activities are activities where MIC means Ministry of Education's Innovation Councils decides that few activities we will perform. Okay. So for those activities, we have to, for participation, we have to keep record of it. Record of it means if you are participating in it, you have to take a selfie while attending with this, and you have to share that selfie with us, and then we will compile it, and then we will share it with Ministry of Education on our portal. Okay. So for that, then you will get credit for it. Okay. So likewise, there is other type of activity which is called IIC calendar activity. Means these activities defined by IIC, but number of activities are defined by MIC. But for our institute, we select suitable activities for us and choose few activities among them, and then we go for those activities. Okay. So this is the part where means we have to perform a few activities, and again participation in these activities will also considered for internship. So, and third type of activity is self-driven activity. So if that activity is not listed in their calendar, but we want to perform and it is related to innovation ecosystem, then we can count that activity in this, and we, for this participation for this activity, will also be counted for this overall credit of ours. Okay. So this activity means current activity which you are watching, that is also part of this. So for that also you will get one credit for attending this activity. Okay. So all these three type of activity, so whatever information meanwhile that would be communicated to through announcement of email mainly, and then you have to participate in it, and you keep on accumulating those number of hours, and for those number of hours finally will be counted in your overall internship. So this was mainly for first year. Okay. So there is another part where participating, if you are not participating or partially you are participating in this, and you want to contribute in IIC or eCell, then you, or any core parts of IIC which we have already discussed, maybe this is related to an IRF ranking, maybe this is related to this Atal Innovation Ranking, whatever you are contributing for this, also you can get number of equivalent hours for your contribution, and then finally that can be accounted for your internship. And suppose there is one part that what if we don't have overall number of hours 45. So if it happens so at the end, then in summer, during summer vacation, we can organize, means IIC would be, and eCell would be organizing few events, additional events to compensate for that. And if you participate in those also, then again we will ensure that number of hours don't go below 45 hours. Okay. For us, so maybe for total 50 hours we will be having number of activities, but if for that, even if you miss 4 or 5 hours of activities, still you can be counted for summer internship. Okay. So this was in my part, ma'am. If you would like to add something.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Now the students are asking question that how can we avail internship? Please provide some information on this.
Okay. So I think I was going to this part only, that
Yes.
you have to, if for first year, if you are participating in this event, you have to participate in event, and there would be Google Forms, registration forms would be there, and then likewise there could be attendance forms also. And we would like to also collect this information from our chat box and other things, that who have participated. Just ensure one thing, most of the time we would give preference if you have registered through your email ID, which is related to institute, means provided by institute, because then only we can verify the authenticity that you are you are a student of our institute, and then for that you would be getting credit. So soon I think one link would be shared for Google Form from Adib sir and or other team members, where you have to input your email ID, name, and other things, and then we will count it for means your internship activity. Other than, if you are concerned with other internship opportunities, then there are mainly industry related opportunities. You have to, there are two ways, means mainly as an individual you have to approach an industry, and for going into internship you have to take NOC or from our placement cell. Placement cell provides this NOC for participating in industry active, means industrial internship. So from there you will get that NOC, and then you can participate in that. And but you, before going into internship, you have to do that part. Similarly, here you can keep on participating, and number of hours will be getting. But other than this, if you want to contribute anything and any part, for that you want internship credit, for that you have to contact at Priory. And just like you are working on your own startup, then also you have to inform in advance. There are few activities just like Smart India Hackathon. If you are participating in that, that for participation there would be number of equivalent hours for. So all these activities you can claim number of hours, and finally you get a certificate for equivalent number of total equivalent number of hours for participations. So
okay, sir. The students are asking that, ma'am, how can we avail internship in industry through IIC? Means if we are looking opportunities in industry, can IIC can support us?
For providing internship through IIC for industry, we don't have, but there are few opportunities other than industry which can be, if you are involved with us, you keep on participating in our activities, there would be one opportunity, just like we invite different incubation centers, a person from different incubation centers and person from different industries also, then you can contact them. Yes, we can take example of our previous year, that our team member has joined internship at this Hyderabad, IIIT Hyderabad, and we have organized this event here, and she participated in it, and then she has successfully completed from there. Can our team members can remember the name? Mridushri, yes. So Mridushri has done her internship from IIIT Hyderabad. This is their one incubation center is there. This is one of the first incubation center established in India, and more than, I think, 16 years since it has been established, and large unicorns have gone through incubation through this incubation center. So internship in such organizations which are related to innovation, if you will participate, you will get information about them, and then you can approach to them. Just like Anubhavji came here and he opened the floor and he shared his email ID. He said that if someone is interested in internship, they can contact us. Okay. So internship opportunities you will get when you will be connected with us. So there would be many, and meanwhile, if there are any other opportunity, we'll definitely share it to everyone, which is especially students which are participating in our events. We will be meeting in this.
Okay, sir. So there is a question by a student, Pratik Gupta. He's saying, if we want to work on our own startup, how can we approach any faculty for mentorship? Or if we are attending, doing internship in other institutions, that will be counted as an internship or not?
Yes, intra-institutions activities are also part of it. So if we are participating in any activity which is also not only part of this institute, it is part of another institute also. So for that, if it is related to innovation council, means related to innovation ecosystem, definitely you can contact us before going to participate in that activity. There is platform of Aict also, which provides these kind of opportunity. Means you can go and participate in intra-institutional activities, and you have to. So likewise, as sometimes people directly go and participate and without informing us. So if you come later on that we are going to participate, we have already participated in this and please count this. So that would not be counted. You have to inform at priori that we are going to participate in this activity, and for that, depending on how many days this activity and their wisdom, we can assign equivalent number of hours. For such activities, we have still not defined the policy that how many number of equivalent hours and what would be the policy. But definitely, if you will inform, and we will have that data at the end of our means this second semester or even semester, we will be counting those activities. And likewise, you can also go for internship under guidance of any faculty member in other institute, and we would give preference if this is an institute of national importance, just like IITs or NITs are there. If similar institutes, if you are working on any project or even directly or your own project at under guidance of some professor at some reputed institute, then it will also be counted in internship. Okay, again, same thing, you have to inform at priori. Before going to internship, you have to inform us.
So there is one question the students are asking, like we are working our own startup, so the college will support in terms of attendance and access to the labs and industry connections?
Okay, for that support in terms of attendance, we have proposed this policy. However, this policy still has not been finally approved at highest level, which we expect that maybe in this semester or next semester it may be done. But we have proposed where relaxation for attendance would be provided. Again, if you don't inform at priori that you are working on a startup and for you want relaxation for in attendance, and still we have not it has not been decided what would be the quantum of attendance relaxation. Okay, so this relaxation would be provided. I would be right now I'm not in situation that I can tell you that, okay, you will definitely get this much amount of relaxation. But we have worked on policy, and we have proposed this policy. So before, until it gets finalized, please don't consider that there is any relaxation. However, definitely there are chances that this would be approved, and then you can be considered for it. Again, I would request, if you are working on a startup and want to take benefit of it, you communicate us that you are working on a startup, and you would like to take attendance relaxation or anything else. So we can further communicate with our higher authorities, and we can further push for such type of means approval on that policy. Okay. So I
Okay.
think, ma'am, I have missed, I think, some part of that question. And this was one part I have addressed.
Yes, okay. So basically the students are asking like internship, how they can avail. So today's session is actually about IIC. If you're looking opportunities through IIC, you want to work on the startup incubation, you have your
Yes.
entrepreneur skills, then you need to contact to IIC. Otherwise, if you are participating in some internship, you need to contact to the training placement cell for that.
Training placements.
This should be clear. But IIC, you can easily participate in the activity here. You can register yourself. You can get the e-certificate. That can you be counted as a part of your internship. But the point that students are asking 50 hours internship, but I think, sir, it's 3 to 4 weeks internship, and 1 week is equal to 40 to 45 weeks, sir.
Oh, I missed. I think I have misconstrued
They
it.
have
So
shared this thing.
that would be 45 hours into 4.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So number of equivalent hours you have to accumulate, and it is not that if an activity, just like today's activity, is for 1 hour, so equivalent hours assigned would be not only 1 hour. So maybe sometimes it may be 1.5 hour, 1.5 hour, or 1. So I missed that part.
So here I'm sharing this chart given by the AICTE, that is Activity Room Program.
Okay.
The total duration and the week here, 2 weeks for the degree program is equal to 80 to 90 hours. So means by 40 to 45 hours
45
per week.
hours. Okay. So
Yeah.
for 4 weeks, if they someone wants certificate, that would be equivalent to
160, I think. 160 hours they need to have. So,
but it is not that if you participate only for 1 hour, sometimes just like you are participating in Smart India Hackathon. So this activity may seem that final presentation would be only of 1 hour, or maybe your presentation would be only of 15 minutes or 10 minutes. But that is not that. Equivalent hours would be not 15 minutes. Equivalent hours would be more than that. Maybe we have to decide that part, but that could be taken more than 10 hours or 20 hours for that, because for participating in that activity you have prepared already, you have contributed so many hours. So that chart we would be sharing soon, that for such type of activities what would be the number of equivalent hours, or maybe we can make a practice for every activity, that if you next time that whenever we will share an activity, we will share that how many number of equivalent hours you will get for that. Okay. But definitely we can complete total number of hours which are given here.
yes, sir. So thank you, sir. I think if the students have any question related to IIC, its participation regarding their entrepreneurship and e-cell regarding the startup, then they can ask here actually. Moreover, the questions related to types of internship can be addressed later while organizing a webinar through this training placement cell. So if you have any questions regarding IIC.
There is one thing from Raj. He also asked that will the institute support us in things like access to labs,
and industry connections.
We will be providing soon. We have asked from different head of departments that what facilities they can extend and for us, and after their regular um, working hours, means regular, when there is no regular lab is scheduled, then those facilities can be availed by students. But again, they have to apply through proper channel through IIC, that this particular facility we want to avail for this purpose for this many hours, or so with full detail they have to contact us, and then we can extend that lab facilities, definitely. And industry connections, we that if you will be active and participating, then you will definitely get that industry traction.
Yes, yes, sir. If the students are enrolling themselves on Internshala or any other such platform, they are asking when it will be counted as an internship or not, sir?
For that, at the end of maybe even semester, you have to contact placement cell. That would be give a definite guideline that this platform would be considered for internship, or this will not be. Just like AICTE, under AICTE, whatever there are few companies or organizations related to AICTE, which AICTE recognizes that if you work on that, that would be considered as. But which are they? This would be, you can contact to our placement cell, and then their team can be provided us this
Okay, sir.
information.
There is last question I would like to take. When IIC will provide internship, is it in summer, sir?
So there are two parts. One is you can, if you have few part is related to summer, and another part is continuous activity. Just like, again, I will re-emphasize that this is our, just like you are participating in this activity, there would be many activities which would be shared through our Twitter handle of IIC and IIT Lucknow, our announcement section, announcement email. You will be receiving few emails for activities. So one part is related to participation in these activities and number of equivalent hours, and another part is related to innovative project. If you are working on innovative project, you have to select a mentor, and you have to inform us. This can be a continuous activity throughout the year. Okay. And another part is summer internship. While in summer internship, you have to come with along with the proposal that on this part we want to statement of purpose. We can say that I want to contribute in this part, and for that please consider us. Then we can also provide internship opportunity as part of ECEL and IIC. Okay. So just like if few members are suppose someone is designing our poster for this activity and is member of our team, they can also claim number of equivalent hours as what they have contributed for that. So there are two type of activities. One is continuous, another is only in internship. So only in internship, there would be few projects. You can come to us that during this summer internship, our statement of purpose is that on this we want to work. This is an part of innovation ecosystem, and if we would be satisfied with that okay, it is really contributing in IIC or our innovation ecosystem, then we will consider it for in summer internship also. So continuous activities and throughout year activities, we would say rather, and another is related to our means summer internship, only in summer. So that those both are equivalent, means that summer internship is equivalent to our means throughout year activities.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for addressing our students' question. There are lots of queries by the students. Then regarding that, we need to inform to the institution when we are planning our internship, or we should go with the paid internship. So all this like questions can't be addressed because here we have a shortage of time. But yes, the student can write to IIC if they have any question, and they should participate in the activities. Even once they will be visiting the college, they can come, they can directly meet the Dr. Pushkar Tripathi sir. He's in the electrical engineering department, and there are other members too. Okay, there are student members also, I think so. So they can contact to their seniors to know more about this internship. So here, I would again like to thank IIC for taking this session for our student regarding this awareness. And I hope in the future we will take more session to discuss your queries, your questions, and we'll be try to sort it. Thank you so much for being here with us. And I would like to end this session here. Thank you so much,
Just
sir.
before going to
yes, sir.
that part, just I would like to ensure from our team whether some Google form has been shared right now with our students which are watching our YouTube live session, because this attendance, which if there are few team members which are directly related to us, they are connected through Google Meet. Their attendance we can take directly. Again, if that is not there, I would request all students just write their name and roll number on chat box. Name, roll number, year and branch. Name, roll number, year and branch in chat box.
All the students are requested, please kindly write their name, their year.
Name, roll number, full roll number. Okay, name, roll number and branch. I think people are not following in
order. Yes, they are not following the order.
Yes.
All the days.
Yes.
Now they have started.
Now you are.
Yes, sir.
So these things, a similar thing which is happening on our chat box, I'm not able to watch that live session part. Are people writing their name?
Yes, sir. They all are writing their names. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So
I think they
we
have
should provide 5 or so minutes, 4 or 5 minutes.
So I think there is last question until unless they are writing their name.
Yes.
It is from the MCA students. That's those who are pursuing their second year MCA 2 years program. They will get chance for doing the internship.
Means MCA second year, they are
now 2 years program. Earlier it was 3 years MCA. Now there
Yes.
is 2 years program. So they will get opportunity for the internship or not? They are asking, sir.
Okay. For that, definitely I have to look into that. Because these guidelines were definitely for UG. They were purely clear guidelines. For PG, what are the guidelines and how we should proceed? We have to look into detail, and maybe further for PG students, maybe if we find something relevant, we will come again with another activity specifically for PG students.
But I would like to update here the second MCA students that the students, those who are pursuing 2 years degree program, they are into internship and they got their internship from the training placement cell of the IIT Lucknow. They are doing this online internship.
That is already there. That is already there. But through IIC, whether we can provide them credit or not, that is not, I'm not sure. Through placement cell, they are doing internship, and that is already available.
Yes, sir. I think again, thank you to all the participants and the students for joining us. Thank you so much, sir, for coming here and taking this session. I would also like to thank Professor Kuldeep Sahasan. Today he is not with us, but he is the president of the IIC. And again, thanks to the members, faculty coordinators, and the technical team for conducting this technical session. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
And last there are 2 major components. One is our administration, specifically our director, sir.
Yes.
He is one of our constant source of inspiration for doing these activities and participating ARIA and other things. So I would like to thank him also. And last but not least, all the participants, thank you for participating. Thanks.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Deep ji,
Thank you, ma'am.
you can close this activity.